Well, hello and welcome to Producer Dan. I'm Dan. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. It's Wednesday, so this is going to be one of my Inspiration Wednesday videos. In the past, I've done some book recommendations, and today I'm going to take you on a virtual field trip to the Wynwood Art District right here in Miami, just 15 minutes away from my home. And it's so vibrant, it's so inspiring, it's amazing, it's just something so incredible that I really wanted to share this with you. It always brings me a lot of inspiration, lots of joy when you walk through, lots of awe. It's a surprise around every corner. I have been walking through this district for the last 2 weeks, just trying to scout out some nice places to take pictures and share them with you, which I've done, but I've only scratched the surface, and that's what's kind of amazing and frustrating at the same time. My point is, there's just so much to see, and it'll take a while to see it all, and it's ever changing as well. Unfortunately, some buildings are being torn down and new ones are being put up. Lots of construction going on. It's under development, that's for sure. Back in 2009, Tony Goldman of Goldman Properties, he developed the Wynwood Art District, also well known for his work in Soho, the Upper West Side in New York, the Wall Street District, South Beach, Miami, and now the Wynwood Art District. And he did pass away in 2012. At the age of 68, so he's no longer with us. We are so fortunate to have one of his neighbors right here in Miami. And central in this neighborhood is the Wynwood Walls, where it all began. Back in 2009, he wanted to develop this area. It's an area of warehouses, just row after street after street after street of warehouses. So all these blank canvases, which is perfect for this type of art. And it's graffiti, it's street art. Jeffrey Dietsch, if I'm pronouncing that right, co-curated the artists to begin this area. Fortunately, lots of artists were on board with this. Artists like Retina, Futura, Kenny Scharf, Ron English, and Shepard Fairey, who did this portrait of Tony Goldman, which is featured within the Wynwood Walls. All of these artists have important works right in the middle of the Wynwood Walls. And it's quite nice, actually. It's turned into a little park area, the places to sit. There's some very cool AstroTurf down, some grassy areas, some shady areas. It's thought-provoking, it's vibrant. All of these different artists, all of these different styles put right up next to each other, juxtaposed to each other. It really brings life to this otherwise rundown area. It's become one of the more popular areas of Miami. The new, cool, hipster place to be, where ideas are cultivated. But further to the Wynwood Walls, there is the entire neighborhood to consider, and that's really what I want to talk about today. Because not only are the walls of this neighborhood transformed, whole buildings have been painted, the signs are covered with art now, electrical boxes are covered with art, doors and windows can't even be seen anymore because they blend right in. There's so many different styles, so many different expressions. It's just so riveting, so inspiring to see. I just think it's great for Miami. I would compare it to New York's High Line. Taking something that's there, that's not being used, and turn it into something amazing. And it really is that. It's one of the bigger draws for tourism in Miami. There are different museums. There's a graffiti museum. There are different art collections in that area. Of course, restaurants and cafes, hip clothing stores. It's all very bohemian and all very organic. Quite a difference from what Miami has been in the last 10 years. Miami has had this reputation lately of being the place for the nightclubs and the pop stars and the movie stars and movies and the VIP tables and all of that. But Wynwood is something different than that. And I think it's welcome. I think it's a breath of fresh air, a breath of reality, if you will. It brings back the neighborhood, places where we can go, places where people who actually live here can go and afford to have a drink or a meal every night. One of my favorite things about Wynwood is seeing all the different art right next to each other, so many different points of view, and it kind of validates my ideas, my point of view, and encourages me to put my ideas forward in music. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.